hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop. And today I'm here with a review of a movie that came out this past weekend, the only wide release this weekend, and well, you know, the holidays are coming up, so it's the perfect time to release a possession movie. Ladies and gentlemen, my review of the 2018 horror thriller, The Possession of Hannah Grace, coming up now. When a possessed young lady named Hannah Grace is killed in an exorcism gone wrong, her body is brought to the morgue. Ex-cop Megan Reed is working her first night on the graveyard shift at the morgue when Hannah's body arrives, and much to her surprise, the possessed body may not be as dead as it seems. So what did I think of The Possession of Hannah Grace? I thought it's an awful horror thriller. First off, this is a movie that really didn't need a big screen release. It easily could have been one of those oddball horror titles at the Red Box that you've never heard of. There were a few flashes where the movie tries to do something different with the possession movie genre, but it just doesn't work, and sometimes doesn't even make sense. After it tries to be creative a bit, it also brings in cliche after cliche after cliche. There's so many generic exorcism movie tropes, especially Hannah crawling and contorting through the hallways of the hospital. We also get all of the usuals from the horror movie 101 playbook, such as the characters wandering the dark hallways, bad foreshadowing lines, objects moving by themselves, and of course bumps and noises in the room. There's really nothing scary here at all, and certainly no tension to be found either. There are a ton of really bad jump scares throughout the film that don't even make sense in the movie's continuity other than to be there to scare the audience. It really feels like half of the movie is the main character opening and closing the drawer that Hannah Grace's body is in. The film is also very boring all the way through. It's filled with a backstory to Megan that we really don't care about, as well as some really lame twists that will make you roll your eyes. There are also times where the scenes could be jarring, as things would change out of nowhere, and there really felt like there was some footage missing to these scenes, causing me to have flashbacks to The Snowman. I did find myself laughing unintentionally a number of times, chuckling through a lot of events happening in the first half, and of course beyond that. I found it a bit odd that the opening scene had a violent death involved, earning its R rating right there, but after that it easily feels like this could have been a PG-13 release with no F-bombs or anything. It almost feels like they edited that violent scene in the beginning in to make it rated R and seem edgier. Also, with Hannah Grace running around completely naked all the time, they really go out of their way with the camera angles to avoid the nudity. You'd think we might get some creative deaths as the film goes on, but it's really just a lot of the same time after time. The only thing good about the film is that it has a short run time of 1 hour and 25 minutes, and surprisingly, it still feels padded out. The cast stars Shay Mitchell as Megan Reed, an ex-cop with a troubled past who's taken a job at the morgue, Gray Damon as Andrew Kurtz, Megan's ex-boyfriend and a cop himself, Kirby Johnson as Hannah Grace, the young woman possessed and resurrected by demons, and Stana Katic as Lisa, Megan's friend and nurse who got her the job. The Possession of Hannah Grace tries to be creative, but ends up being one of the many bad exorcism movies of recent times, and one of the worst movies I've seen this year. Hey Hannah Grace, guess what? Guess what rating you're gonna get? I only got 2 words for ya. Suck it! Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review very soon. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. Like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTrueBaylist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and Instagram @WestSaylist. Until next time, Troop out.